Hello students, as you know we are doing the chapter 12 algebraic formulae. So in our last few videos we have completed exercise 12.2. Now we are going to start exercise 12.3. But before we begin this chapter, begin this exercise, we have to learn this formula: a square minus b square is equal to a plus b into a minus b. Okay, try to remember that in our earlier videos we have done some formula which was a square plus b square. For that, how could we derive that formula, we have discussed that in detail. In the same manner, we are going to learn the proof of this formula: a square minus b square is equal to this. Now as you can see, I have drawn two squares, a b c d. This is the bigger square, and inside this square there is a small square, a e f g. So this is the big square, a b c d. Inside this square you have got a small one, which is a e f g. Okay, now as you can see, I have taken that the length of each side for this bigger square to be a units. This is the square ABCD. For this bigger square, this side measures a units, this side measures a units, this measures a units, this measures a units. Because all of you know that a square is a quadrilateral which has got all of its sides equal. So each side measures a units for the bigger square. Similarly, for the smaller square, each side measures b units. Okay, so this big square has got a side of length a units, and this small square has got sides of length b units. Okay, now as you can see, a square, this is nothing but the area of this big square, right? So I can write here area of ABCD is equal to side square. Now you know that the length of the one side of the big square is a units, so therefore this will give you a square square units. Similarly, area of AEFG, this is the small square, this one, the area of this will be side square, that is b square units. Now the left hand side of the formula is a square minus b square, so this is the area of this square. B square is the area of this square. Okay, so actually from the picture you can see we are subtracting this area from this entire area, right? From this entire area, that is a square, we are subtracting this small area, that is b square. So I can write it like this: a square minus b square is equal to area of ABCD minus area of AEFG. I hope this is clear to everybody. As I already discussed, this is the area of the big square, this is the area of the small square. So from the area of the bigger square, I am subtracting the area of the smaller square, and that thing I have written over here in language. Okay, now from the picture you can understand that if you subtract this area, this small blank area, from this entire area, the shaded region will be remaining part, right? From this entire area, if you take this part out, only this shaded region will be remaining. So if you observe this area carefully from this picture, you can understand this: the remaining area, the shaded region, is nothing but this trapezium plus this trapezium, right? So the remaining area is nothing but the sum of the area of this trapezium plus the sum of the area of this trapezium. Now perhaps you know that area of a trapezium is half into sum of the parallel sides into perpendicular distance between the parallel sides. Okay, this is the formula. Formula for what? Formula to find out the area of a trapezium. Half into sum of the parallel sides. So say we are talking about this parallel, this trapezium E, B, C, F, this trapezium. So for this trapezium, for this trapezium only, the area will be half into this is this side and this side, these two sides are parallel, so therefore half into sum of this side and this side multiplied by the perpendicular distance between these two sides. You can see between this side and this side there are infinite number of distances possible, but we have to choose only the perpendicular one, not any distance will do it. Okay, so therefore we can write it as area of EBCF, that is the this trapezium, plus area of this trapezium GFCD, right? Now area of EBCF for this trapezium, the formula will be how much? Half into sum of the parallel sides. So what are the parallel sides? EF and BC. So therefore I can write here half into EF plus BC into their perpendicular distance. What is the perpendicular distance? Perpendicular distance is EB, plus half into, for this part, for GFCD, there is this trapezium, half into GF plus CD, because these two sides are parallel, so half into GF into CD, half into GF plus CD into the perpendicular distance between them, that is GD. Now you can see what is EF. EF is B units. So in place of EF I can write B, plus BC. What is BC? BC is A units, into EB. What is EB? This is our EB. You know that this entire length is A and AE measures B. So if you want to find out this much, so that will be A minus B. From this total length A, you have to subtract this length which is B. So therefore this length will be A minus B. So you are getting actually half into B plus A into A minus B, plus half into, for GF, this is B units again, plus what is CD? CD is A units, and what is GD? Again this entire length is A units and this is B, so therefore the measurement of GD is A minus B. So here I can write A minus B, right? Now if you write this B plus A as A plus B, that thing will not change the form, right? So you can write it as half into A plus B into A minus B, plus the same thing can be done for this also. Now you can see that half of this thing is being added to half of this thing again. So this will make it A plus B into A minus B, right? Half of anything multiplied by added to that half of the other part will give you the whole part of it. So this is the proof of this formula using pictures. Okay, so that's all for this video. Thank you.